All right, let's get started. In this section, I'm going to tell you how to import the data in Tableau, and then we're going to play around how to make the skills and the experience in Tableau as well. So basically, in this section, we're trying to finish off probably like 40% or 50% of the dashboard, and I'm going to pause the video. All right, the first of all that you have to do, go to the Excel. Just see the template really quick. And then you want to create the new workbook here. All right. Let's see. The first thing that you want to do is to make this kind of like experience thing right here. So you may want to make this right now. And then why do we have to make this? The reason that we have to make this because we want to show the experience, the times that we work and then what companies we work, what companies that we had internship with, and the school that we went to. So I put school right here on top is this. It doesn't matter the order, we're gonna fix that later in Tableau. And then just go ahead and do this in your own, and then you can pause the video as you like, and make sure you have the name started and end date for the title. And for the date, make sure the format has to be like this. You cannot do other than that. I learned from hard way, it will work in Tableau. So once you're done with that, just want to make sure and click this one, change that to date or something like that. Just make sure the date is supposed to be like this. Once you're done with that, go ahead and save that into a folder. Maybe you can create a new folder here, and then you just create a folder here. Just make sure you save into a folder that you don't delete it later on. And the next one that you want to make is the skill one. Let me just show you how to I made it. So, right, for the skill one, you only choose 5, or you have like a lot. Probably it's the best to just choose 5 because the skill one, we're trying to make this kind of like volume of chart right here. So you want to choose 5 at the max. So the skill one is really depends on your skills, and then depends on the company that you are applying for. So for example, your company that applying for doesn't use UiPath. So why would you put it here? And vice versa. If your company has to use probably Alteryx, you want to put here for sure. And you have to identify that by looking at the company description. They usually has like software they usually use. And that's a good addition to research priorities. And then you can score it. I would recommend to do 1 out of 10, 1 for the worst one, and then 10 for the best one. So just give you guys time to do that. And then let me just clean this one up. So basically, you're gonna have 2 Excel files here. You're gonna have the experience, and then you're gonna have skills. Okay. Once you're done, feel free to pause the video, by the way, if you haven't done it yet. And then go ahead and open Tableau. Just loading a second. All right. In the Tableau, you want to input the file that you just created earlier. So let's do one by one. Go to the right side of the pane and then click MS Excel here, and then locate the file that you just saved the Excel file. In this case, go to Tableau, the resume 2 training, and then let's do experience first, and then drag, or it's automatically dragged, so we don't have to worry about that. And then go to the sheet 1, And then after that, click little icon right here on your left side top, new data source or Central D. And then click the Excel here and then select the resume skill and then click open. All right. So basically we have successfully imported data sets into Tableau. So the first thing that we want to make is the Gantt chart right here. We're gonna make the Gantt chart right now. So let's do that. So the first thing that we have to do is to create a calculated field called duration. So duration basically is telling Tableau how big the Gantt chart is. So in this case, there's a formula for the duration. The formula for the duration is end date minus the start date. Make sure this one has the color has to be orange because you want to Tableau recognize that as a data instead of string. So let's see. All right, let's end date minus the start date. Okay, and after that, click OK. Okay, once you're done with that, I want you to put the name in the row field. Just drag and drop. Okay, and then put the columns. In the columns, you have to put the start date and change the dimension into the green pills. It has to be months here. Okay. And after that, you want to put the duration in size. Okay. And then instead of the standard, you want to put the entire view. Okay. And then you want to put the color into click color here and then change this color to the turquoise color. Okay. The hex is a 6 dB each. Okay. Once you're done with that, you want to delete this really quick to make it pretty. And then you want to put the end date probably in the detail first, and then go to the tooltip. Once, let's see, insert. No, it doesn't work. Just leave it like this then. Okay. Next one you want to short. You notice that this one is so unorganized. You want to short that. So right click the name and then click short. And then instead of the data source order, you want to click the manual. So for the manual, let's see. Anyway, this one is really depends on your experience and your timelines. Everyone is going to be varied. But in my case, I'm going to put the school A. No, this bad. All right, school A right here. Company B, company C, school B. All right, looks pretty perfect. And we're gonna clean up this one really quick. We're gonna make this one bold. Right click this one and click format. Just a second. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me try this. Or there you go. Sorry. Actually, let's edit access first. And then instead of the automatic, we want to click fix. It's going to be 01. Actually, 11 2000. 17. That's for me. I don't know for you guys. It's going to be different. 12/31, 2022. Okay. And then after that, you want to delete the title and then go to the tick mark. And then instead automatic, click fix interval 1 year. So we're going to show only year. All right. And other than that, click format right here. And then we want to make the font into Calibri and black color. And I want to make this one bold. The same thing applies for the company and school. Click format, font is going to be black and bold. Okay. And then we want to hide this because we don't need that. Hide field. Okay. We want to also to remove all of this little line here. Just click this, right click and format. Go to the borders. Make sure you check everything to none because you don't need all this. And then go to the lines as well. Check everything to none. So if I goes too fast, just feel free to pause the video. Yeah, basically everything is known right now. We're good. And that's it. So we have created the first Gantt chart, and then we want to rename this to timeline. And then the next one that we want to create is we want to create a kind of like lollipop chart, I would say. So let's do that. So close this and then create new worksheet and then click the resume skill. We want to put the skills on top of this into rows. And then you're gonna put the score into the columns. And then you're gonna put the same thing, row into column as well. So please click this one. And then this one, you want to choose that into a bar instead of automatic. For the size, let's do like this, a little bit small. Let's make it entire view for now. Okay. All right. And for the color, we're gonna have the hex is this type hex A6 TBE2. All right. Click OK. For the next one, we are going to create a circle. Circle right here. It looks really small. We want to make this one bigger. And then we want to put the color, this color. This color, I think this one is the code for the color. Feel free to change that. Okay. And then we want to combine this together. The way that we do that, right click the second score right here. And then we want to create dual axis. Oops, this a little bit looks bigger. So we want to probably resize this. And then this one, we want to increase the size. There you go, looks better, much better. And we want to hide this because we don't need that. Show header. We want to hide this as well. And then we want to make this one in bold. The color is Calibri. And let's see, okay, black and bold. Right, all set. And then we want to delete these all lines. The same thing like we did earlier. Right click, format, go to the borders, make sure everything known. go to the lines, make sure everything is known as well. All right, perfect. That's it. So let's rename this one to skills. Okay. All right, in the next video, I'm going to tell you how to put all of this into a dashboard. So let's skip for now and see you guys in the next video.